Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're diving into something that should be top of mind for every single business owner: getting found by your local customers. Think about this for a second. When 76% of people search for something near me, they end up visiting a business within 24 hours. You'd think with a stat like that, every business would be easy to find. But the truth is, countless small businesses are practically invisible to customers who are just blocks away, searching for the exact services they offer. This gap between what customers are looking for and what businesses are showing up for is a huge source of frustration. And the numbers here are pretty staggering. Since 2015, searches with the words near me have shot up by 900%. This has completely changed how we find local businesses.
Whether you're looking for a restaurant, an emergency plumber, or a new dentist, you're grabbing your phone with the intent to buy something now. These aren't just casual browsers. In fact, 28% of all local searches lead to a purchase. That makes local search traffic one of the most valuable resources your business can get. So, why is this so hard for so many businesses? Well, the process can feel complicated, with confusing steps that are easy to miss. The secret is understanding that local search plays by a different set of rules than regular SEO. To succeed, you've got to get a handle on Google's local algorithm, optimize for location, and build a consistent presence online. In this guide, we're going to walk you through the steps to take your business from being invisible to being the obvious choice whenever a local customer searches for what you do. First, let's break down the challenge. The local search world is basically a big matching system. It connects people with the most relevant businesses based on their location, what they want, and how trustworthy the business seems. When someone searches for coffee shop near me, Google's algorithm instantly sifts through hundreds of signals to decide who gets to be in the local pack. And if you're wondering, the local pack is just that group of 3 businesses you see with a map at the very top of the search results. This is prime real estate. Studies show that those top 3 listings get most of the clicks. If you don't make it there, you're pretty much invisible. This is even more important when you realize that over 60% of these searches are happening on a phone, where screen space is tight and people want answers right away. Now, a lot of businesses make a few critical mistakes. The most common one? Inconsistent business information. If you're Joe's Restaurant on Google, Joe's Family Restaurant on Yelp, and Joseph's Restaurant on Facebook, search engines get confused. That confusion hurts your ranking. Another mistake is treating local SEO just like regular website optimization. They share some basics, but local search cares more about things like your proximity to the searcher and the consistency of your business info. And maybe the biggest mistake of all is not being mobile friendly. If someone is on their phone looking for urgent care near me, they need your address and phone number immediately. If your website is slow or looks terrible on a phone, you're out of the running. So, how does Google decide who gets found? It really boils down to 3 main things: proximity, relevance, and prominence. Proximity is the first one. It's pretty simple. How close are you to the person searching? Relevance is next. This is all about how well your business profile matches what the person is looking for. This is where your business category matters. If you're an Italian restaurant, you need to be categorized as an Italian restaurant, not just a generic restaurant. And the third pillar is prominence. This is a measure of your business's overall authority and reputation online. It looks at how many reviews you have and how good they are, your online visibility, and your website's authority. This is why a well-established business can sometimes outrank a newer one, even if they're closer. All of this comes together in your Google Business Profile. Research shows that your Google Business Profile information shows up in 93% of local searches. It is, without a doubt, your single most important tool for local visibility. Okay, so let's get practical. Let's talk about setting up your Google Business Profile for the best results. Your profile is your digital storefront, and it's completely free. The first step is to claim your listing. Just search for your business name on Google. If a profile already exists, you'll see an option to claim this business. If not, head over to the Google Business Profile website and get started. Next, you'll need to verify that you're the real owner. Most of the time, Google will mail a postcard with a code to your business address. This can take a week or two. Once you're verified, it's time to fill out your profile completely. Your business name needs to be exactly how it appears on your official documents and website. No extra keywords, no fluff. Your address needs to be complete and accurate. Your business categories are super important. You get one primary category and up to 9 secondary ones. Choose your primary category very carefully. A bakery should choose bakery, not restaurant. Then, you can add secondary categories like wedding cake shop or coffee shop to show up in more searches. Your business description is a great place to naturally use some local keywords. Keep it under 750 characters and focus on what makes you unique. For example, we're a family-owned Italian restaurant serving authentic pasta and pizza right here in downtown Phoenix for over 20 years. This brings us to one of the most critical parts of local SEO, NAP consistency. NAP stands for name, address, and phone number. These three things must be identical everywhere your business is listed online. This consistency tells search engines that you're a legitimate, trustworthy business. Decide on one official format and stick to it. If your name is Phoenix Auto Repair LLC, don't shorten it to Phoenix Auto Repair on some sites. If your address uses street, don't switch to Saint on others. Also, pay close attention to your business hours. Keep them updated for holidays or special events. Google doesn't like it when a customer shows up during your listed hours only to find you closed. Now, let's talk about finding the right keywords. Local keyword research is a bit different from regular SEO. You're combining your services with locations. Start by listing your main services, like teeth cleaning or emergency dental care, and then combine them with your city, nearby towns, or even specific neighborhoods. This gives you a list of phrases like teeth cleaning in Scottsdale or emergency dentist in downtown Phoenix. Don't forget about long-tail keywords. These are longer, more specific phrases like 24-hour emergency veterinarian near downtown Phoenix. They have less competition and attract customers who are ready to buy. Once you have your keywords, it's time to create content. Every area you serve should have its own dedicated content. Create specific landing pages on your website for your main service areas. A landscaper in Phoenix, for example, could have separate pages talking about desert landscaping in Scottsdale versus water conservation in Tempe. Use your Google Business Profile posts to share local events, community news, and special offers. And when you get customer testimonials, encourage them to mention their location. A review that says, "The best pizza I've had in the Phoenix area is pure gold." Next up, let's build your authority with local citations. A citation is simply a mention of your business's name, address, and phone number on another website. Think of them as votes of confidence. Start with the big ones: Google Business Profile, Apple Maps, Facebook, and Yelp. Then, look for industry-specific directories. If you're a doctor, get listed on health websites. If you're a contractor, find contractor directories. Quality is more important than quantity here. A mention from your local Chamber of Commerce is worth more than a dozen low-quality directory listings. Now let's talk about reviews, because they are a huge deal. 93% of people read online reviews before choosing a local business. Reviews directly impact your ranking and your sales. You need a system for encouraging reviews. Train your staff to ask for them after a great service experience. Make it easy by sending a direct link to your Google review page. And you absolutely have to respond to all reviews, good and bad, as quickly as you can. For positive reviews, a simple personalized thank you works wonders. For negative reviews, stay professional. Address their concerns and offer to solve the problem offline. How you handle criticism in public can actually build more trust than having a perfect 5-star record. So you're getting found, your information is consistent, and your reviews are solid. How do you turn that traffic into actual customers? Your Google Business Profile is a powerful conversion tool. Use high-quality photos of your products, your team, and your location. A virtual tour can be a great way for people to visit your business before they even leave their house. Use strong calls to action in your posts, like call now for same-day service, or book your appointment online. If it makes sense for your business, enable messaging and appointment booking directly through Google. The easier you make it for customers, the more likely they are to choose you. And finally, let's touch on a few common mistakes that can kill your visibility. First, don't stuff keywords into your business name. A name like Best Phoenix Plumber, Emergency Service, 24 hours, is against Google's rules and can get you suspended. Second, avoid inconsistent business information at all costs. Audit your online listings regularly to make sure your name, address, and phone number are correct everywhere. Third, never use fake reviews or other shady tactics. Google will find out, and the penalty can be severe. And lastly, don't neglect your Google business profile. Keep it active with new posts, photos, and updated information. So, how do you know if all this work is paying off? You need to track the right metrics. Keep an eye on your rankings in the local pack for your most important keywords. Use your Google Business Profile insights to see how customers are finding you and what they do on your profile. Track phone calls and website clicks that come directly from your listing. This data will tell you what's working and where you can improve. Local search isn't a set it and forget it task. It requires ongoing effort, but the investment is absolutely worth it. By committing to a smart, consistent local search strategy, you can finally solve that near me dilemma, attract a steady stream of high intent customers, and build a stronger, more successful business.